David Calvert coming your way with another Monday Marriage Minute. We've been talking about divorce, and today I want to talk about the subject of divorce and remarriage. You know, the statistics are kind of troubling in the United States. Somewhere between 41 to 50% of all first marriages, depending upon which study you look at, will end in divorce. It gets worse with second and third marriages. About 60% of all second marriages fail, and it goes up from there, 73% of third marriages, and then after three marriages, the percentage just goes up higher and higher. There are a number of reasons for these statistics. Second marriages are hard for a number of reasons. Especially if there are children involved and children that are still home. You have issues of step parenting, of trying to blend a family, trying to deal with the ex custody issues. Sometimes a spouse that's come out of an abusive marriage or a marriage where they felt like they didn't have a voice, and now they've pledged that they're going to take care of their children. And so they're bringing another person into this marriage who is trying to take on the role of being a step parent and who is also trying to establish a relationship with this person. And there can be competing issues in terms of time and attention and focus and who comes first in the relationship. And it can just be really, really challenging. And sometimes, especially if person coming out of divorce feels like that their children were hurt, they're going to be especially protective of those children, which is right and good, but it can also make it very, very difficult in trying to establish the proper boundaries in terms of children. And children sometimes will split, sometimes children will play one parent against the other, especially in terms of a step parent. It can be very, very challenging and very difficult. The other issue is that once there's a theory that once you've thrown in the towel in a relationship, it's easier to do it a second time as well. And so there's just a lot of challenges in a second marriage. And so if you're in a second marriage and you're trying to make it work, or you've recently been divorced and you are thinking about the future and about a second marriage, I really encourage you to take your time. Take at least a year or more before you even think about dating and entering into another relationship, and get some counseling for yourself before you start pursuing another relationship after divorce. And if you are in a new marriage and it's a second marriage for one or both of you, it can be really challenging. And so I encourage you to get some counseling. I would love to help you. I've counseled dozens and dozens of couples in second marriages, and I would love to try to help you with yours. And also, if you're having challenges with blending a family, I would love to be a resource for you. You can find out more about me and my counseling ministry at davidcalvertlpc.com. Until next time, this has been Monday Marriage Minute. God bless.